Yeah.
Aww.
How are you guys?
Pretty good. I'm like the forever resident and fellow, I feel.
Are you?
Same.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm finishing breast fellowship now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so are you in, do you have one more year? Because I think Chris Doyle is also doing.
Yes, he's doing breast. He's going to be coming to our room, hopefully in a second. They'll be able to send
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so we finish in the end of June.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm staying in Cincinnati. He told me where he was going. He can probably give you more details. I think he took the job in Colorado, but I have to verify. He had like lots of options. Mammo's like, you can get a job pretty much anywhere right now.
Well, that's good. That's
yeah,
great.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
So are you staying in Cincy or?
Yeah. I'm going to work at Christ and Jewish.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Sounds like a nice gig.
Yeah, it should be. How are you guys doing?
Good. We're probably going to be in Indianapolis for like the foreseeable future. Stefan, so I finished residency in 2019 and I just joined like general OBGYN practice. And so I've been doing that. And then Stefan has been just doing, sorry, we have dogs too.
Yeah, I have a year and a half left in critical care fellowship in peds.
Peds, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ellen, Noel, who was in our class, she's doing peds, ICU, pediatric, like NICU fellowship. Is that a thing? Okay, yeah. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, there's NICU and PICU. So like NICU's like, you know, the neonatal.
The babies.
Like all the other babies.
That's what she's doing. So are you PICU?
Yeah, essentially once a kid leaves the hospital and they come back, then it's me.
Okay.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. My name's Allison Brocato, and I'm the Program Director for Donor Experience and Events for UC Health and the College of Medicine at the UC Foundation. And I am your breakout room host. I think that is my title. But I'm very excited to be with you guys. I'm actually the class of 2015 from UC as well, but I was the College of Business. But very excited to be partnered with you guys and excited to hear about your guys' life updates as well as do kind of this trivia portion with you. And for those of you who joined right at the beginning, I did mention my dogs are in the room. I'm going to attempt to keep them calm, but if you hear any growling in the background, that might be them. And then we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Oh, go ahead. So tonight's agenda is short and sweet. We really want to focus on you guys getting to catch up like you did at the beginning, but we thought it would be fun to do some trivia from 2015, which for me was really interesting because I forgot a lot of things that happened that year. So here are the questions. And if you want to put your answers in the chat, or since there's not a ton of us, you want to just shout out your answers, I think it would be a fun way to see what we remember. So can you name these classmates?
Oh, this is funny.
Kale. So, who is on the far left?
Kale Steiner.
Yeah.
Son.
All right. This one?
Najima.
Nice.
Good job. All right. Who do we have here?
Who is that one?
Oh, I thought you were doing that mouse.
Do you recognize yourself?
Say. I was waiting for you to say it's me. And then our last one on the list.
Allie Wood.
Awesome.
Nice.
Back when we were youngins.
Oh yeah.
You guys remember this class activity?
Yes.
And the question is, what are you guys doing?
Oh. That
would be correct. That looks like so much fun. I've never actually done physical paintball with the guns. I've done it with kind of like water balloon paintball. And that was fun. Probably a lot less painful.
Oh, that's awesome. I forgot about that. What a fun day.
That was fun.
It looks like a blast. All right, name these classmates, and we'll start from the classmate on the far left.
I can do far right.
That's right.
Someone said it.
Oh, hey, Kara.
Hey guys.
Hi, Kara.
Awesome. All right. So does anyone have a guess for student on the far left?
Pam.
Pam, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, good job. All right, who's next?
Kim Boyd.
You're right.
Well,
Allison Mayhew.
what's
That's
that?
awesome.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Rachel.
And then Heather.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. All right. So this is more of a fun one. You guys are going to name the top song of 2015. Does anyone think they know it before I play the soundbite?
Rihanna's "We Found a Love in a Hopeless Place."
That's a good guess, but no. The second you hear it, you're going to say, of course it was that.
Is it a Flow Rider song?
It is not.
Okay.
I remember because I got married that year and I had to tell people like one time is enough. We don't need to request it over and over and over. And my husband is a firefighter, so everyone kept being like, call the police and the fireman. And I was like, this has to end. Oh, it's playing again. Okay, and this is the bonus question. When you were really hungry or just needed someone to talk to, where did you go?
Ivadine.
Ivadine.
That is correct. You went and saw Ivadine. I recently helped Ivadine with the student planners for the Ivadine concert, and she is just so much fun to work with.
She's so lovely.
She is awesome. So that was the trivia portion. So great job. You guys got all the questions right, except for the Uptown Funk, which you knew the second it played. So what I really want to do now is move on to your updates. And I know we started sharing some of them, but now we have, I think, everyone here in the meeting. So what we're going to do is, for a time standpoint, I'm going to give you each about 3 minutes to give your updates. When you see the red envelope come up on the screen, that's when your time is done. So we'll go ahead and get started. And Sally, why don't we start with you, if that's all right? Okay. And I'll unshare my screen.
I just like tell them what I'm doing.
Yeah, whatever updates you want. Where you're working, where you live, family updates, anything like that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm finishing breast fellowship, the same as Chris. We'll be done in June. I'm working in Cincinnati. I have a job here, so that's good. Odin is going to be 15 this year. Wow. And he's huge. He's actually at weightlifting right now, if you can imagine that. So he's really big. And then we're trying to buy a house, but it's not going well because everybody else is trying to buy a house now too. But other than that, everything else has been great.
Awesome. That's wonderful. All right. Why don't we go, looking at my screen, why don't we go to Chris next?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm unmuted. Okay. So just like Sally, I'm doing a breast radiology fellowship, and I'm finishing up at the end of this year. I got a job. I'm currently at Columbia University in New York City, coming at you from Manhattan right now. And I'm moving to Denver in June. So,
yay.
Yay. Yeah, I got a job at Denver Health, which is the safety net hospital there.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Awesome, Chris.
That's wonderful. All right, next on my screen, I have Kara.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Updates. I finally, thanks to multiple maternity leaves, finally graduated in November of 2019, started a new job as a UC faculty member in geriatrics and family medicine, and then COVID hit. So that was fun, was a nursing home doctor for all of that. Currently, I'm on maternity leave. I am 39 weeks pregnant. I'm humongous and massive and uncomfortable, but that's fine. With our third boy, so we have Clark, Grant, and now we're gonna have Luke anytime now. So I was just playing. What's that? Oh, hey, Liz.
She wanted to hear it because you were pregnant, and so she came running back.
Oh my gosh, the big belly. It's so big. Anyway, but that's fine. We're everything's great. I missed out on the wine tasting. I was drinking.
I was about to say, kudos to you for joining a wine tasting while 39 weeks pregnant.
Well, part of me was like, well, I might have already had I bought the wine, so I'm going to enjoy it next week or whenever
Yes.
the kid's out. Because I was like, I'm not missing out on this. So I listened in and was like, well, I'm drinking milk and my kids are running around with lightsabers. So I'm going to sign off for a second. Come back.
Every good wine tasting has lightsabers.
Yes, of course. So yeah, those are the major things. But yeah, I'm still at UC, never left, in geriatrics and in family medicine. I work over at the Wyoming Family Practice with I don't know, you guys probably remember Rocky Ellis, who was our clerkship director, and some of those crew over there. It's
is Schladecker still there?
He is. He's part of the fellowship. He was my fellowship director for Jerry, but he stepped down and now he's doing more with the residency, and he is a med director of a nursing home during COVID. Oh my goodness. I mean, we could all tell our COVID tales, but it's just...
I was about to say, it would be a long evening, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, everything else, we're all healthy and happy and good, so.
Wonderful. Joseph, do you want to share?
Yeah. So I am an attending now, actually back at UC. Started in July of 2020. I finished residency at Ohio State, then did critical care medicine / anesthesia in Chicago at Northwestern this last year, which was good because we were really busy like in the fall and winter with COVID and ECMO and stuff. Started at UC in July, and I am doing like general anesthesia OR stuff and also a member of the critical care anesthesia team. Closed on a house like a couple weeks ago as well up in Montgomery. So yeah, the market's crazy right now, but we just, like the one we were on, we were back up, like their house wasn't on the market for like 12 hours before their first offer came in. So.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say we recently sold our house and it sold in 48 hours.
Yeah,
that would be long here.
Yeah,
that would be. Joe, did you say you're at UC? I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I'm at UC now.
Great. But, oh my gosh. Which hospitals are you working at?
Just mostly UC Maine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Awesome. All right. And last but not least, Liz and Stefan, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah. So I mean, you guys probably already heard, but I graduated OBGYN residency in 2019. So I joined a practice, general OBGYN. So I've been doing that. My first year was very interesting because COVID and I got pregnant. So like half of it was, or I guess the end of it, I started on maternity leave anyway, and then COVID also made it interesting. But
Constantine.
Hey, Constantine.
What's up, guys? Good. How are you guys doing?
Hiking in Nepal or something.
I'm just getting off work.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Anyway, so I'm doing that, and now we have a kid, and
I have a year and a half.
Yay!
Left.
Congrats.
Thank you. I have a year and a half left in peds critical care. An interesting year with COVID as well.
Yeah. All of it in Indianapolis, and we'll probably be staying here. That's where my job is. I like my job, love my job, and Stefan wants to stay with Briley Pediatrics, so that's the hope that he will. And he's been offered a job here, but not like officially. So I'm not supposed to say that, but you guys won't tell anyone.
And then this is Oliver.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah, the cute one.
Cute.
So cute. So smiley.
Oh.
He doesn't get a lot of screen time, so this is like Christmas.
Aren't we so interesting?
Constantine, do you want to provide an update to everyone on what you've been up to?
Update. Yeah. So I'm done.
Got out.
Oh no.
Oh.
We'll be back.
With that dermatology salary, you can't afford a better connection.
The urgent consult.
I know. Last year I was like, why didn't I do dermatology? I would have done already.
I keep getting all these LinkedIn updates from like papers Constantine has published, and they're like not related to dermatology. So I'm always curious.
But are you curious what he's up to then?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he comes back, and when he does, I'll let you guys talk with him about everything that's up with him. But I just wanted to share with you guys before I let you guys
There he is.
go. Oh, is he back?
Yeah.
We lost you.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now.
Everything.
Yeah. So that's kind of my work life. I have a almost 2-year-old now. He's 21. He's a lot of energy. Unfortunately, I'm not home yet, but I probably will be in 15 minutes. I usually bike to work, but today, because of this, I was gonna drive, and I'm still kind of late. But yeah, I have a 21-month-old little boy. I have a second boy on the way. Living in California, it's not bad. Been enjoying it.
Where are you?
In Sacramento. Yeah, the Midwest. They call it the Midwest of California.
That's adorable.
Getting back to your roots.
I was like, you're getting off work at 4:20?
This is late.
It's a long day.
Well, no, I only worked a half day today. I went in at 1.
And probably got paid more than all of us.
Yeah. Are you done, Constantine? You're attending now?
Yeah, I am. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yep, finally finished.
Are you like general derm, or did you subspecialize?
No, I did a Mohs surgery fellowship, so I just cut skin cancers out on people's face and repair it.
Yep.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
good. That's a good,
Yeah,
good choice.
it's pretty fun.
I'm gonna call you in 40 years.
Yeah.
I bet you do a lot of those in California.
Yeah, well, we cover all of Northern California outside of San Francisco. So it's like California gets rural pretty quickly outside like the big cities. So you get big skin cancers, and healthcare isn't great like outside the big cities. So access to care, especially with veterans, they get pretty big stuff here.
Even like a private practice?
No, I work for the VA.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, federal government. So it's affiliated with UC Davis, so I get to teach residents. I don't know if I broke up during that part.
You did.
Yeah. So I have like a clinical appointment there, faculty appointment. But yeah.
I was saying, I kept getting all these like LinkedIn updates for the papers that you co-authored or things that didn't seem related to dermatology at all. And I was just like, seems like Constantine.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I did derm. I don't know. Maybe something popped up from a long time ago.
Another Constantine.
Sorry, I'm gonna be driving. That's probably not the safest thing. I'm not gonna make eye contact with you guys.
Do you have an electric car?
No, we only have one car. I mean, I bike to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we only have one car. We're splitting between my wife and myself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd like to get an electric car. Not a Tesla though.
No.
Like a Nissan Leaf or something. I think Tesla's too fancy. Or Prius actually. A Toyota Prius. But I think our next car is probably going to be a minivan.
We just did the minivan. It's the best thing ever. Oh my God.
That's what everybody says who gets a minivan. They're always like, I'll never go back.
Do you have a Honda Odyssey?
We do, and it's actually my husband Clint's car, and he is just loving it. I don't know if he's just telling me that, but he takes the kids to daycare. It's like the best gig ever. I'm very spoiled. But the minivan is awesome. Cabin view, oh, great. The only thing is the Odyssey doesn't come in electric. I think maybe in 5 years it will, but that would be nice.
That would be nice.
Well, I don't want to take too much time from you guys catching up, but I did want to share before you guys get back into that, in case we do get cut off, since we have about 45 minutes total, that there is this reunion experience website that is launching that you should have been told about. And I believe it launches tomorrow or either this evening. And it's alumni.uc.edu/med-reunion. and I got a chance to preview it. It is very cool. It's tons of your guys' photos, interesting facts about 2015, just stuff going on. It is definitely the future when it comes to reunions. So I definitely encourage you all to check that out. And I'll let you guys get back to chatting. I'll be here if you need anything from a tech side, but we just wanted to say thank you guys so much, class of 2015. I kind of get to feel like part of that since I'm technically a class of 2015. And so kudos to all of you, and especially with everything with COVID, etc. Thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Allison.
Thanks, Allison.
And feel free to stay on and keep chatting if you like. You have pretty much until they cut us off.
Yeah, I think I have to stay on till 7:45. I'm not really sure how they came to like ask me to get to be our like reunion person. I think because I'm still in Cincinnati. But yeah, like I was so proud. They were like, if you can get 10 people to sign up, you've done a really good job. And I was like, I got exactly 10. So I was really happy.
Like,
that's it. That's like the only number that signed up was only 10 people. Man, I thought.
Yeah, they said if you can get 10, that's really good. And I was like, okay, I can do that.
I think that was a really good idea. I don't know, like.
I thought the wine thing was awesome. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I liked it too. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah.
And the wines were really good.
They did a great job.
Stefan had like the 3 glasses and he was like, let's do the wine club.
Well, I really like the idea of you guys all going out for the next reunion to the winery.
Yeah, are they gonna fund it for us?
I know, I wondered that as well. I was like, are there gonna be chaperone positions and will it be?
Yeah. I liked the Petite Syrah. What do you guys like?
I like the Zinfandel.
I like the Petite Syrah.
I think the Zinfandel is my second favorite. Those two. The white one was okay. The third one was okay.
Yeah, but generally I like reds more than white.
Well, Liz likes Oaks Chardonnay, like that buttery.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's maybe looked down upon in the wine community. So.
Yeah, if I do like white wine, I like Sauvignon Blanc, like not really Chardonnay. So yeah, but I liked the red ones much better.
It was really cool hearing about I don't know which one of you put in the chat the question though about how to become a wine connoisseur, but at not a recent graduate budget, if you will. So I really liked hearing about that because I'm not gonna lie, I still live in Cincinnati. Sometimes those Kroger wines just do the job, but I want something nicer sometimes.
Yeah.
Did anyone go to Miami University and do their wine tasting class?
No, but that sounds fun.
I'm trying to remember who of our class went to Miami, but one of my good friends, I'm actually planning her bachelorette party. They had a wine tasting class, so she's all into it still. I mean, she's our age, and it's just pretty cool. Yeah, I think didn't Chelsea?
I always wanted to do
I didn't go to Miami, but I took that class at the University of Dayton, where it was also offered.
That's awesome.
Something similar to it, and it was great. I really liked it, and it just taught you all the flavors. They would put like different concentrations of oak or different concentrations of tannin into it, and you could taste like tannic wine. It was so good, and I was good at wine for about 3-4 years afterwards, and now I don't know anything.
You guys remember Jungle Gyms? Was that our first?
Yeah.
What was that even called? Like social? Sally, you had to plan it.
The wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese. That was always so fun.
Jungle Gems, wine and cheese at Jungle Gems.
We had like the record-breaking selling out of wine the fastest they've ever had, and we had to like get approved to get more wine because we sold out, and they were going through all the bottles in like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We were first years, right?
Yeah.
And you were in charge of planning that?
Oh well, Liz and John were. Yeah. I just like collected money for it.
Yeah. So Sally was she was the
responsible
keeper of the money.
Yeah.
was so much fun. But yes, we went through I just remember, Sally, you coming here like, we're almost out of wine.
I was like, we can't have like a wine and cheese event and not have wine. Like, we're gonna get some more wine.
Well, and the nice thing, it was basically at a grocery store. So didn't we just they just go next door and get more?
Yeah. They brought in several more cases.
Oh, that was great. That was fun. Oh.
It sounds like you guys got to do a lot of social events, which is awesome.
Yeah, before COVID.
Yeah.
Liz, have you talked to John at all? Rich?
Oh,
we
muted.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Back in Fritch in June, his daughter are in Chicago. He's finishing up a 1-year sports med fellowship, and then he accepted a position in Cincinnati. So he'll be heading back. They'll all be heading back to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Okay, for us.
He's like he'll kind of be general ortho, but like with a slant on sports, with hopefully like the longer he practices, the more it can be a little more tailored. His daughter is super cute.
That's good. Like, they need something like that, like with a good like social demeanor, because the people there are getting older. They need some younger people. They'll be good.
I forget. You know what practice?
Ortho Cincy, or whatever the really big group is. That's the one that he joined.
Okay.
Ortho Cincy just combined with somebody, I think Beacon, another big group. So they're even bigger now. I don't know. It's a huge group. But that's awesome for him that he's coming back. I'll have to refer to him.
I know, you guys, is Freeze still like a functioning establishment? Do any of you know?
Is what?
Freeze or Islands?
I think Freeze isn't there anymore. They're there, but I don't think they're Freeze anymore. There's something else.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I lied. They're still there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's that road?
They were closed for like a while, and then they opened like our 4th year,
What's
and then at Clifton.
Yeah, I mean, we went back a year, 2 years, 2.5 years ago, and it was way different than what we remember. Yeah, what was that restaurant that had the all you can eat buffet breakfast on Sundays? Wasn't there anymore? Olives is gone. Yeah.
Those.
Oh, that's too bad. Olives was
right.
That's too bad. I miss Cincinnati a lot.
I do. Yeah, I do too.
You're gonna come back, Chris. It sucks you back in.
Where are you at, Doyle?
Next year, right, in person?
What's that?
Next year reunion this November in person. Is that what it was?
I think so. They're planning for this fall. I'll be curious to see if they can actually do an event, though.
I mean, I'm sure all of us are vaccinated.
Yeah. You guys should all come. There'll be more information.
And I think it's around UC homecoming, if I'm correct, possibly.
Okay. So that would be like October-ish.
I think November, maybe.
It is November? Okay.
I believe so. I can actually find that out for you right now. I thought I did. I'm pretty sure it is.
Doyle, I missed. Are you going to, where are you going? Colorado? Okay.
Yeah, I got a job at Denver Health. It's like the safety net hospital in Denver. And I will be doing breast radiology 3 days a week. And then I'll be in the emergency department 1 day a week. And that's
awesome.
It's the only level 1 trauma in Denver. So it's going to be a lot of trauma. And,
Wow.
Yeah, no, but that's what I like. I like that a lot. And I did residency in Chicago and on the south side, and that is a lot of trauma. A lot of strange. So
you said I'm going to be in the ER 1 day. I was like, I was going to be in the ER.
Stefan, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, wait a second, how does this work?
No, guys.
But you'll be reading stat images and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Stat images from the emergency department.
That's
I'm going to be like doing right upper quadrant pain ultrasound. Not, I don't have to like deal with the craziness.
Are you doing echoes and stuff, bedside echoes and all that too?
So I don't have to do them myself. Echoes are generally done by the cardiologist, which is kind of crazy. Bedside echoes in the emergency department are like the emergency department does those themselves. And then they need like valve measurements or whatever. Really, I think they just look for like effusions or something.
Yeah, tamponade.
Yes, exactly.
Tamponade.
I will be doing just like fall on an outstretched arm and then is your wrist broken or not? That's my job. Oh, not bad at all. But I'm really excited about it. And it's only 4 days a week, which I think will give me a lot of balance.
Yeah.
And
That'd be nice.
I feel like now that we've like gotten to a point where we are getting into normal jobs, like 4 days a week is what you need. Especially if you have like call ever. You know, like that. Yes.
I started 5 days. When I go back from maternity leave, I'm going to 4.
Yeah.
It's I mean, you're still working over 40 hours a week, doing 4 days a week with everything else. So, I mean, I don't know.
This is a lovely conversation as a critical care fellow.
Oh, please.
I work 3 to 3.5 days a week.
No, constant.
If I mean, I work at the VA, so they don't pay me very, very well, but they're very flexible with my time. That's kind of the perk.
That is awesome. Time is everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I was just actually looking at a job in Portland. It's like working for Kaiser. I like the big healthcare systems, but I would have to it's like a 50% pay increase, but I'd have to work more. I'm like, do I really want to do that? I kind of like not working.
Because there's a
I don't know.
Like, you know, you can live comfortably on a certain salary, and above that, and then time is really way more worth it.
Joe, do you do critical care weeks, or do you just do anesthesia then? Because you said you're a critical care team.
Yeah, so I average probably like 1 week a month-ish or so. Doing critical care. So
like in service, on service critical care.
Yeah, that's like.
Where are you at, Joe?
Nice. I'm at UC. I came back.
Oh, nice.
So like one week a month is already like 50% FTE for like critical care because it's shift work. So then the rest of my time is like really just in the ORs. So yeah, it's good. It's a good balance. It's like exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So you work like a chunk at a time, and then you get like a while off. That's nice.
Constantine, you got 6 minutes to show that baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'm home.
Aww.
Let's see if he's he knows the camera more than he does real people with COVID. We're so far away from family. I mean, I didn't realize that COVID was going to come around. Let's see.
Kara, how was geriatrics with COVID? Seems horrible.
You know, I was working at Maple Knoll, one of our local nursing homes. It's just sad. Like, we got to 9 months without a single COVID patient. And then 2 weeks before we're about to vaccinate residents, we had an outbreak and 35 people died. It was awful.
Jeez.
It was awful. Like, I was running a mini hospital, and I was at that point 6 months pregnant, and it was so sad. But I don't mean to depress. It's better now after the vaccinations. Everyone's been vaccinated in our nursing home. We haven't had a single case. It's amazing. Like, it works. Great. Yes, science. But it was rough. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure we'll all have a little bit of PTSD after this year. And this was, I don't know about you guys, but this was my first year of practice, on my own. Anyway.
You know, it was even a weird year as a trainee.
Yeah. I can't imagine, I feel bad for trainees because you're just not getting the stuff that you're used to or that you're supposed to get. And then the first year med students, I was just told, haven't even met each other yet. Like the M1 class at UC, they haven't met each other.
Wow.
But yeah.
I could not imagine going to med school completely remote.
It'd be horrible.
Awful. Poor them.
Yeah. I like you guys.
It would save me a lot of bar money.
There's a baby.
There's my wife, Kelly. And this is Levon, our son.
Oh my God.
No. It's okay.
You want to say hello? No. He's not in the mood.
Nice to meet you.
2-year-old.
Hi, nice to meet you. We just woke up from our nap. So.
You took a nap too? Nice. Yeah. The afternoon nap.
This afternoon there. I was just talking about.
No, it's 5. You guys have kids. The time change is like the worst thing for kids.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No.
Get it.
Constantine, how far along are you guys?
For pregnancy?
Yeah, for your next one.
We're 2 months away. 32 weeks.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. Coming
Do you know
up.
what you're having?
Another boy.
Yay!
Yeah. We're excited.
Kara,
You're gonna have a little baby brother.
that, Kara, for induction, or are you just seeing how it goes?
So we had this issues with both Grant, my second's pregnancy, and this one. Thankfully, everything's cleared up, and I have an induction date at like 44 or something like that. But we're gonna see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see.
You think you think it'll happen before that?
I hope so. I don't want to deal with an induction. It's just too.
Your third kid, an induction will be like so smooth.
That's true. That's true. Although my second was a cesarean, which.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad that we have OBs that do cesareans. I can't tell you guys. That is probably, and I've told so many people, that like just my least favorite surgery. So Liz, thank you for doing them. But oh my gosh, just talk about farm. You're just like, what are you gonna do? Anyway, but
yeah. Well, I got to like so my best friend from residency was my OB when I was pregnant, and we like Oliver, he did not tolerate labor at all. So I had a C-section as well, but Stefan was all nervous about it. I was like, it's fine.
Like I told
that's crazy. Oh my God.
I told the nurses, I was like, there's no pediatric resident who's going to do any resuscitation. It's only the NP. Like, I don't want anyone in the room. I freaked out.
Yeah, he freaked out.
It's just a lot of information at once, especially if you weren't planning on it. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Oh man.
When are you due, Kara?
Next Wednesday.
Whoa.
So I'm on maternity leave. It's fantastic. I just like called it. We're done. I'm so done. But yeah, I'm due next week. And it's kind of funny. We were talking about students. My second one, it was an urgent cesarean, and I was at UC because I was premature and everything. And the anesthesiologist comes in and says, so I don't know what his name is, Josh, the third-year medical student's going to do your epidural. And I just was like, oh, no, this is a one and done. I was like, I am all for teaching students. I am all for letting people learn with me, but no. We are just getting it done. It's 12 in the morning. Come on.
That's not the time.
I just wanted to share there's a 10-minute warning for the breakout rooms. And also, as a non-medical person, this is all great stuff for me to know that I can now request that I didn't even know was a thing.
You don't have to have training. I mean, it's good when it's safe and appropriate. I think go for it. But
easy to do, Kara.
Joe, did you say that you bought a house? You said when you said you bought a house.
Oh yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's me and my girlfriend will be moving there. Like the current owners are still living there, like renting it back for a couple months, but like probably like in May.
She in medicine at all or no?
Like medical billing, like liaison, mental health stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah, normal like 9 to 5 job hours, not like me, like working all the time.
Normal hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand what normal hours are.
Yeah, I was on call a lot last year, like you, but thankfully, like critical care anesthesia is only 1 year.
Oh my gosh.
Do
But
a
that
lot
was
of
your
just
fellowship,
general OR
right?
jobs?
Like now your
Yeah.
staff is better.
Yeah.
Nice. So when you're doing general OR, do you have to work evenings, weekends, things, nights?
Yeah, occasionally, although like I don't know whether it was scheduled that way, but like during our peak COVID times, which was, I don't know, I'd say like starting October through like December, I had a lot of ICU time, like weeks of days and then like weeks of nights. So I did a lot more like ICU call. And I'll do like regular OR call, but I don't know. It's not. I have like a few more coming up like next month, but I think like the last 2 or 3 months they were actively trying to keep ICU people like out of the OR call pool, because then that's like one less person they could pull to the ICU. Because we like at one point we exhausted all of our ECMO circuits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we didn't have that many, like only 9, but like we still a lot.
My sister-in-law is an anesthesiologist at UC.
At where?
At UC. She's in your department. She does pain.
Oh, what's her name?
Laura DeVita.
Okay.
Yeah, she's nice. I'm sure you'll run into her. But I mean, I doubt there's much overlap between pain and critical care. She doesn't do any OR. It's all pain.
Yeah, unless she does like other OR stuff. I don't. Yeah, I don't have any outpatient clinic, which is perfectly fine with me.
Look out for her. She's pretty awesome.
Liz, you're muted.
I know. Okay. Updates on other people that aren't here. So we had like during COVID times, we had like a little UCCom chat. So like Balaji, so he got married to his girlfriend Alicia, who she's PT and was she?
I think she's at UC Children's
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so they got married. So and they're living in Covington. No, they're married.
Well, yeah.
They just
had the COVID marriage.
Yeah, they had, but they're married.
Certificate. Yeah.
So, but they're living in Covington, and he's working in an ER with St. Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Casey Roberts is engaged to her boyfriend, who she started dating him in residency. He's a Radonk resident still, because Radonk's like 5 years.
She's almost done.
So he's in Florida, but anyway, they're engaged and they're getting married in May.
Matt Groppler.
They have 2 kids now.
They have 2 kids. They're moving back to Cleveland. She's a peds cardiologist and he's a peds ENT.
Yeah. Yeah. Shireen, so she got married to a guy named Michael. He's from Ireland. They got married 2 years, about a little under 2 years ago. Doyle and I were at the wedding. It was beautiful. So they're still in Portland. I think they'll be there a long time. She's like a spine. She's neuro, but specializes. No, I'm sorry, in stroke, not spine.
Blair's in Portland too, right?
Yeah,
she does peds radiation oncology.
Yeah. Like she opened the department there or something.
She's
at OHSU, I think. Yeah.
She's great. Updates on other people. I had dinner with Doug Holleran.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Soda.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Oh, it's so. Hey.
He's taller than me now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Soda, you're so big.
That's awesome.
Doug updates?
The Bearcat one.
Yeah, I like the Bearcat background.
Noel, Doug updates?
Got dinner with Nick Dansker and Lee Isaacson. I've had dinner a few times with Doug Holler in New York. They're all doing well. Lee is finished his family medicine residency at Montefiore, and now he runs what's called street medicine, where he is a primary care physician to people that live on the street, and he finds them where they in certain areas and takes care of them. And he does a lot in the public health sector.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's a ton in terms of like vaccine coordination and opening up vaccine sites, things like that. So he's very public healthy. Nick Dansker is a sports medicine fellow at Columbia with me. I read his x-rays on occasion. He is doing a private demics job at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville.
Do you ever put at the end of your reads, like, please correlate clinically, Nick?
All of them. Can't exclude anything, ever. And then Doug is finishing up his ortho residency in Brooklyn at SUNY Downstate, where I almost took a job. And he is going to be moving to LA for spine fellowship at USC.
Yeah. And he got married, I think like a year after we were graduated or so.
Yeah.
To Jess is his long
Jess is in New York. She is she worked as like an actress and as an acting teacher. With COVID, that really hindered her ability to work. But it's great. I saw her the other night. She works at a restaurant and I love it.
Yay!
Aww.
Yeah, it's empty.
Mama.
This is great.
Want me to get it for you? Can you get it?
Mama. I have an update. Nicole Soria is engaged to a very lovely. It'll be back, baby. She's engaged. His name's Randy. She's here in Cincinnati. She works as an ER doctor. She's also geriatrics trained, so she's the only ER geriatrician in Cincinnati, which is pretty awesome. And she's working on doing like geriatrics ERs, which are kind of popping up around the nation, which is really exciting.
That's cool.
And Erin Cappatina. Oh, I know. Erin Cappatina is out in LA. She was doing palliative care, hospital medicine, and family medicine during all of the surge that they were doing. She's looking to relocate to Denver. So I know she's interviewing there or Cleveland. So she's looking to come closer to the east. But anyway, those are two folks.
I talked to Kale Steiner a couple months ago. He is in Michigan finishing GI fellowship, and I think he's going to stay on there probably.
Is he still going to try and do like hospital administration too, or you don't know?
I don't know. He didn't mention that. So I'm not.
He'll get into it eventually. There's no way.
Probably. I can picture him doing that.
That's where I want to end up now.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Hi everyone. We have the 1 minute warning.
Liz and I were talking. We were like, who do we think is going to be here? And we are like, with one thing, we were like, Kemi.
I know we thought Kemi
Lissy,
would be here. Yeah, with Megan, Lissy. So her and Mark are, they got married.
They're
and
in India.
Well, they were apart, and then now they're
together.
Yeah. They're finally in the same place. So that's awesome for them. And then Kemi's in Denver. Doing GI fellowship.
I was like, Doyle's probably got the best updates on Kemi.
Oh yeah, Kemi's in Denver. She's finishing up her peds GI fellowship, and then she's gonna do a second fellowship in hepatology, peds hepatology.
Wow.
Which is just like so much science and
so much.